This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the LD Micro main event at the Lux Hotel 2014. I have with me Kenny Hill, VYEY Energy Corp. It's a publicly traded company, VYEY. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Hill. How are you, Ken?
I'm doing good, Shelley. Thank you for having me today.
It's good to have you on. Let's get an overview of VYEY.
I would love to tell you a bit of the story. VYEY Energy Corporation is an oil and gas exploration company. We're based in the Permian Basin exclusively, if I might add. The Permian offers a tremendous amount of opportunity for us in multiple cost levels, which allows us to be flexible when oil prices go up and down. We are not a non-operator, although we will be adding operating capacity in early Q1 and plan to begin to take our own properties and drill them up and manage them ourselves.
So how do you make money?
Well, we make money by making sure that our investments have a very good internal rate of return, so that as oil prices may or may not go up or down, we maintain a specific planning model. We also drill vertical wells exclusively right now, Shelley. That allows us to stay in a safe place for initial production rates and long-term production for the life of the company.
What's your background?
Well, I mean, I've been in the oil and gas business since 2005, but my background is actually technology and real estate. So one of the first 16 people to put together Dell Computer Corporation in the early days. So I've been in finance, I've been in technology, I've been in software startups, hardware startups, and went into the oil and gas industry with some very successful investors in late 2005, and I've been there ever since.
So how does it compare to being at Dell?
Well, it's actually not quite as fast as Dell was in terms of the craziness that goes on there. But the business planning and the disciplines that go into making sure that you have the right financial models are exactly the same. If you're familiar with Dell, you know that we've had Bain Capital and Bain Consulting in that company for a long period of time. Very disciplined consulting people. A lot of the techniques that I'm using in the current company came from them relative to asset valuation, how to manage to a model, and that type of thing.
How do you grow VYEY from this point?
Well, I mean, growth happens in a couple of areas. It happens on the revenue side, which is obvious, and that comes by increasing your drilling programs and making sure that the revenue that's coming out of the ground is at a pace to pay back the drilling costs in a very quick fashion, 12 to 24 months. Some areas can do that, some areas can't do that. The Permian is known for doing it. On the BOE equivalent side, that basically is a barrel of oil equivalent, and it's specific to reserve valuation. So if you're looking at how to grow the share price, most people look at the reserves and then they look at the cash flow second. You also grow the share price, by making sure that the debt is managed at the right level, so that the debt never gets in front of your drilling program.
You know, you're speaking like you're CEO of the company.
Well, thank you. That's my job. I'm supposed to do those things.
It's
There's
always
more than the rocks.
It's always good to have the experience under your belt in business, no matter what business you choose to be in. So we've now come to the end of 2014. What's on the horizon for VYEY for 2015 and beyond?
Well, near term in 2015, we're going to more than triple the size of the company based on current assets that we're planning to acquire. We believe that with the commodity price drop, companies that are larger than us that have a significant amount of debt on their books will be forced to sell some of their assets at the lower prices. And that gives us an opportunity to come in and pick up assets. Not necessarily distressed assets, but assets that they need to use to create cash flow.
I like that. And you probably have a plan for organic growth as well.
Yes, we do. I mean, our organic growth in the oil and gas industry is through the drill bit. Everybody understands that, but as a general rule, they don't understand the dynamics of deal acquisition, valuation, and how fast and slow you should take those based on where you're at in the Permian.
So now, let's get your website.
The website is www.VYEY.com, which is also our trading symbol on the OTCQX trading board.
Well, that was a good get.
Well, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Hill, VYEY Energy Corp. It's a publicly traded company, VYEY, and that's also the website. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We're coming to you live from the LD Micro main event at the Lux Hotel in Bel Air, California, 2014. Thanks, Kenny, for coming on.
Thank you, Shelley. Appreciate it.